Guys, the double legendary event is now live, and since we are the 31st of December, which means this is our last summoning session in 2024, well, I made sure to get enough of shards not to only get the pity and guarantee the pity, but maybe something extra. We will see how it goes. But regardless, it will be an amazing summoning session, so make sure to watch till the very end because we're gonna close this year with a banger. So let's go and summon some amazing heroes.
Welcome back.
We have 356 ancient shards to get the legendary. Now obviously, even if I have to go to the pity, we have enough and I made sure about it. But the main focus today, obviously besides getting the double legendary, it's also to try and get the 3 remaining epic heroes I need to fuse my very first mythical hero and basically get my first mythical hero, Lady Mikage. I'm sure she will boost my account in a very nice and amazing way. So yeah, definitely some champions that we are looking still here. 3 champions in terms of Void and everything else, we already have it, so that's all good. In terms of legendaries, there is one legendary that I really hope for. I'm not gonna lie, if I can get Artak, I will be crying. I think he's an amazing hero, and from what I saw, this HP burn AoE is just basically used by everyone right now, I think in a lot of dungeons. So definitely one of the main picks I would love to see when summoning that legendary, or well, the double legendary event picks him up. Let's see. So yeah, definitely one of the legendaries I am aware of that can help my account in a very good and fast way. I'm pretty sure there's other legendaries that we would like to see as well, but since I'm a complete noob in this game, well, I don't really know. By the way guys, before we start summoning, if you want to start your brand new journey in Raid Shadow Legends in 2025, make sure to check the link in my description. By using this link, you will go on the website of Raid Shadow Legends when you can open your brand new account, download the game, and by using my link, you will be eligible to get insane resources to start very well in the game, but also 4 amazing epic heroes that you will basically get while you level up your account, and it will simply arrive in your mailbox. So make sure to check it out and start your brand new journey in 2025 together with me, and let's see how far can we push Raid Shadow Legends. But now let's go and get some amazing legendary heroes. But without any further ado, let's not make you wait too long, and let's see how many shards it will take us to get the legendary. If I'm not mistaken, I'm like 40 shards in for the pity, so there's definitely a long way to go. And we start with 10 rares. Okay, well, it's gonna be chicken food. I don't really need any rares anymore, so any blue summons is food. Dark Atel, okay, doesn't really ring a bell. And we also get Quargan, so that's a dupe. So this is basically a spider hero. A spider hero. Now Quargan, I already had him. I don't think he's any good. I mean, the shield is actually okay, but we already have better shielders than him. Let's continue. We're gonna have to make space at one point, but don't you worry, I will make sure to cut that part out. And let's continue with summoning session over. Oh, okay. Okay, wait, we got something nice. A min-scrated monster, if I'm not mistaken. He is also super amazing for Spider, but I think nowadays there's just way more and better heroes than him. But definitely the shield, he plays a shield, yeah, based on damage inflicted, and if you put him on a spider with 10 small spiders and him, yeah, definitely the shield will be massive. But I know he was used back in the day. I don't think he is still being used. I simply think there's just better, but we'll see. Farless, I don't know you. So place a shield buff on an equal of 30%. Ah, okay, they're max HP. Okay. I was about to say that's kind of broken. Attacks all enemies, placing heal reduction, and then I can already see provoke. Okay. Top of my mind, I don't see where he could excel. So let's continue. I think we are 40 shards in. This will be 40 shards. We start with Scabrius. Okay. Hero that doesn't really ring the bell. Let's check him out. So we have attacks 1 hero has a place weaken. Also places attack buff on the champion if the weaken has placed. Attacks all enemies. Leech, not interesting. And then 50% for a poison. Damage increased by 20 when attacking enemies, not that interesting either. If we can get the legendary early on, I will have to take a decision if we continue or not, so let's see how that goes. Vogot, I think it's my second one on this account, and if I'm not mistaken, his passives are very good for a lot of like clan bosses, Hydra content and stuff like that. I will definitely need to build one of them. But yeah, I mean, in terms of champions that I need to build, the list is already quite filled. So he will have to wait for now. Come on, I want to see some yellow light. Do it for me, do it quickly. So maybe we can go for another one. Valerie, interesting. Oh, so now we can summon Red Cloak Tanako. Okay. So they added now the champions to the summoning pool. Interesting, interesting. Very nice, rare monster heroes summoning session. Come on, at least give us some more epics. No, not at all. Okay, I understand. I think we need to make some space. Okay, let me go make some space. And we are, I think, 80 shards in already, something like that. So slowly starting and going closely to the pity. Anyway, let me make some space. Okay, I made some space. We should have enough of space to go to the legendary. Now, just by double checking, okay, I did not get any hero for Lady Mikage, so let's go. Now, in terms of epics, I have to say it's awful, okay? Flesh Tearer, nice. Funk Cleric, okay, this is all new heroes. Let's see. How are you? Attacks all enemies, decrease the duration of all enemy buffs by 1. Increase the duration of all enemy debuffs by 1 turn. Heal all allies of their max HP and increase the duration of all ally buffs by 1 turn. Attacks enemy has a transferring 1 random debuff from this champion on the target. Okay. And attack in the faction crypts. I wouldn't say very good. Oh wait, you're actually... I think I know you. I think I saw you. Wait, revives a dead ally, heals an ally, also fills the target turn meter of the heal, I thought he was good, but from what I can see, not really. Okay, so let's continue. Let's see when do we gonna get our yellow light. And we have another Mausoleum Mage, so we're gonna be able to increase... Wait, what's the name? Where I can increase it? The name of the Faction Guardians. Yeah, Faction Guardians, and he is, I think, Undead Hordes, no? Well, we can actually add quite few now. Hey, that's nice. We have unlocked a bit. If we get the speed, that's gonna be a lot. We also have 15 resistance now. I have to say, starts to look nice. Nice. This is definitely something that will help my account to grow and have more stats. Because as an early player, to get the stats just with gear and no like faction bonus, Hall of Fame, etc. Wait, Hall of Fame, right? Great Hall. There's definitely a lot of stats that I'm missing when I'm trying to build a team. So having epic dupes right now is very beneficial for my account. But let's go back into the summoning session, and we got another dupe, and I know as a fact he's not very exciting, but yeah, let's go, let's see the yellow oh wait, I think she's a fusion. Wait, is she a fusion for Mika? Is he a fusion? Filter metal on all oh, this is like Arbiter, no? Something. Attacks enemy has... This is actually really good, the increased attack. I'm not gonna lie. This is very good for the arena. Let me just double check. Are you... Yes, you are! Holy moly! Nice! We just need 2 more. We need Endalia and we need Lady Quillen. Okay. Holy moly. 2 more epics and we're gonna have our Lady Mikage. I can't believe it. That's already, that made my day. Even though the summoning session so far is a bit poo-poo, this made my day. Okay, Aux the Rememberer. I think you are good, no? Increase the duration of 2 random debuffs on the attacker by 1 turn when attacked. Occurs once per hit. This is good for the clan boss, no? Places a 50% decreased debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. Also has a 70% chance of decreasing the enemy turn meter by 20. Places a 30% decreased debuff on the target for 2 turns. Have more turn meter of the turn meter. Attacks all enemies, heal all allies, heals each ally by extra of the debuff of the target, and has a 10% chance. This is actually... This sounds really interesting for the clan boss, I think. But then again, from what I see, I don't think he's like a heavy hitter. He is a healer, but I don't think he goes well in like a clan boss team. But definitely his passive very interesting. Let me know what do you think in the comments, because I know all of you are way better on this game than me. So I would love to know what do you think. And another blue rare session. Yeah, definitely when the double chance is there, we can see way more epics. So I'm not gonna lie, this... Please, thank you. Missionary. Okay. Attacks one enemy, decrease the target's turn meter by 50%. Has a chance of placing a heal reduction debuff for 2 turns, also 75% placing debuff speed. He sounds like a good champion. For the Fire Knight, no. Like this, if this would be like attack 6 times, maybe. But other than that, not that good. Okay, we should be getting near the pity soon. Seas, okay, you're new. You are a dupe and you are not Lady Mikage, that's for sure. You are also a dupe and you are not for Lady Mikage. Attacks all enemies places an increased crit damage buff on this champion for 2 turns before attacking. Okay. Attacks one enemy 2 times, fills the champion's turn meter, 10% of each critical hit, and then increase. Okay. Interesting. And this one steals 15% of turn meter from the enemy with the highest turn meter at the end of champion's turn. Okay. I don't think he's that interesting. At least I don't see in what team I would place him. But yeah, so how many shards we have? 200. So I should be 40 shards away from the pity, which will leave us at around 150 for the next event. Hopefully for the double chance we gonna get, because I don't see myself getting the remaining epic heroes for the Lady Mikage. Let's be honest, so far the summoning session has been a food summoning session, but we do have a Filja and we have a Vildrax. So both are brand new. Increase this champ. So if this champion has 2 or fewer buffs at the start of the turn, places a 50% increased buff on this champion for 1 turn. Okay. Attacks all enemies, fills the champion turn meter by 50, heals them by of the damage with a critical hit. Yo, you can solo the faction wars with this, no? Attacks all enemies, has a chance of fully depleting the target's turn meter, and you can push it to 100%. Okay. And then attacks one enemy 2 times, destroys the target's max HP by 10% of the damage inflicted, cannot destroy a single enemy's max HP by more than 50%. This will help me a lot in the faction wars. Like, she could potentially solo faction wars now. Interesting, very interesting champion. And then we have Vildrax. Yo, you look disgusting. You look disgusting, mate, honestly. Has a 10% chance of stealing the heal each time an enemy under hex, so you're not for a boss. Attacks all enemies, has a 80% chance of increasing the duration of when hitting under hex. Do you even place a hex? Okay, you place a hex. And then, yeah, you're looking really bad. And you are really not interesting. Come on, let's see the yellow light. We should be approaching it with big steps. Shatterbones, Flesh Tearer, Cage Breaker, and Soul Drinker. I think the game heard me. In terms of epics, it was not really good. Places 2 bombs, debuffs on each enemy that detonate after 2 turns when this champion dies. We don't want our champions to die. Attacks all enemy 2 times, each hit has 75% chance of placing a bomb that detonates after 3 turns. Attacks 3 times at random, decrease bomb debuff detonation countdown by 1 turn. So if I go Gnishak and then he goes, it could be an interesting combo. It is a very interesting, actually not really, because he can only place 2 bombs. Like, he can make them explode straight away, especially against the boss. But I mean, Gnishak kind of already does it on himself, so I don't think he'll work well with him. Shatterbones, a very good hero. Fills the turn meter of all allies by 25. The only problem is the decreased speed should be 30. That's a shame. Attack all enemies 3 times, has a 50% chance to decrease the turn meter by 30%. So attack all enemies 3 times. He is very good for the Fire Knight. The only problem is this would be amazing if this one was not just 1 attack. But yeah, Shatterbones is a very good hero. Attacks all enemies, decrease the duration of... Oh wait, I just got you at the beginning. So you are a dupe now. And you, I think you're also a dupe. Or the damage inflicted against except when this other kills an enemy. I don't think it's that good. Flash Tearer, we agree. I had him at the beginning. Okay, so that's a dupe. Okay, it's time to see the yellow light. Don't make us wait. I mean, it's probably gonna be 10 rare champions since I just got 4 epics, let's be honest, okay? So yeah, 20 summons, still the pity should hit based on my calculations, and there we go, we have... So Ultimate Death Knight is great for the arena, but I don't think anywhere else. And then Sigmund, whenever this champion is attacked, has a 20% chance of decreasing the duration of all buffs on the attacker, has a 40 chance instead when attacked by a boss. Places a shield buff on all allies for 2 turns equals to 30% of this champion max HP. Also places a 25% strengthened buff on all allies for 2 turns. Attacks all enemies 2 times, each hit has a 50% chance of placing a provoke, debuff, and 75% chance of decrease attack. And attack one enemy, removes any shield buff, also has a 50% chance of removing one random buff, has a 75% chance instead when attacking a boss. Interesting. Would it be like a Hydra champion or something? And then we have Ultimate Death Knight. Increase this champion HP, dev, and speed by 10% for each dead ally. So yeah, definitely place a shield and heal on all allies. The value of the shield buff is proportional of this champion's defense. Interesting. Now, attacks all enemies. Yes, so this one we know. Debuff on each legendary champion. Okay. And then this one has a 30% provoke. And so yeah, I mean, he's great for arena defense, but do I really care? Not really. So was it good or bad? Again, we got one piece for Lady Mikage. We're still missing 2 pieces, that's for sure. Razen, I could make him. I'm not gonna lie, Razen is interesting because of that. And I think this would be insane, well, for any boss I go against, or even the clan boss, I think. So Razen is definitely a legendary I want to fuse at one point. But yeah, Lady Mikage, we're still missing 2. We got our double legendary. Let me know what do you think in the comments, but I do think it's a little bit poop. So we have Faction Wars, Hydra. Yeah, he doesn't look very loved. And here 27k reviews, obviously arena offense, campaign. Campaign, he could solo my campaign, no? If I put him on like a regeneration set or something like that, he could solo the campaign on Nightmare for me, no? Because I still need to do it and get my sacred. I think he could do it, no? But then again, I have just so many champions I need to build. He will definitely help me in the faction wars. Anyway guys, it was the last summoning session of the year. A little bit disappointed. Well, I hope we're gonna get lucky next time. We still have 166 remaining shards. Probably we're gonna get a bit more by the time the next event comes up. Let me know in the comments what do you think, but I do think it was basically a chicken summoning session. And yeah, anyway guys, I go back to work. We have to build some champions, build some teams, and I will see you in the next video. So make sure to like, follow, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Enjoy, happy new year, bye.